So I have some baby laundry to fold, and I wanted to make a quick video about motherhood. I wrote some questions down to make it easier for myself. I haven't answered or actually really thought about those questions, but I just know that these are questions that I would love to look back on later. Okay, first one is, do I actually like being a stay-at-home mom? I think my answer, my answer is yes. I do like being a stay-at-home mom. I love to be with my babies every day. I like to see what they're doing. I like to see like how they talk, what they do. I like to, make their breakfast in the morning and do their hair, get them dressed, get them ready for the day. Even though those things are hard and sometimes I'm really tired and I don't want to do it, but I would still rather do it than somebody else. You know what I mean? It's such a weird, it's funny, before having kids, I heard people say that having kids is the hardest but the most rewarding thing that they ever did, and I don't think you fully get it until you actually have kids. And also, I don't know why, but I feel like before having kids, I wasn't really seeing a lot of people talk about how hard it is to have kids. It was just my algorithm not showing that to me, but now, because I look a lot of stuff up, I see a lot of people actually being honest and talking about how hard it is, but at the same time how much they love it. So I feel the same way. And I think there's something really special about having so much time with your kids this little. So I'm actually really, really grateful that I'm able to spend so much time with them. It's so precious. You don't get that time back, But also at the same time, it can be really, really isolating to just be with your kids 24/7. Being able to just get up and go and do whatever you want to do. You have to make plans for little stuff like going to the grocery store. So it's obviously you can take your babies with you, but I'm saying like if you want to have like some time without your baby, so you actually have to schedule your time, and a lot of things become like harder to do. But now I value my time so much more than before. As a stay-at-home mom, your day literally revolves around your kids. And yes, you can do some things when your kids are awake, but not everything. Like folding laundry like this on the couch, this would be on the floor. Like there's certain things that you can't really do, and it's frustrating, but I really try to remind myself to like enjoy this. And a lot of people, when I'm out with my kids, they're like, make sure you enjoy this time because it's going by quick. Make sure you enjoy this time. So I really have to enjoy it. I do, but I have to remind myself that this stage is not forever, and I just know that I'm gonna miss it once they're older. My daughter, my firstborn, is 2.5, and my second baby, she's 15 months now. Okay, question number 2. Would you choose motherhood again if you knew how hard it would be? If I knew how hard it would be, yes, but I don't think I would ever truly understand how hard it is before having kids. Even if somebody told me like motherhood is really hard, you're not sleeping, your life is not about you anymore, I don't think I would really understand how hard that is. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, like I'm saying that it's hard, but at the same time I love it so much, And even if I actually really knew how hard it was, if I could see my life, if I could like somehow like get out of my body now and like look at my life right now and see if that's what I wanted, I think I would still say yes. Anyway, next question. Okay, so why does staying at home feels harder than having a job? Because you never actually really clock out, and I don't think, at least for me, I also don't want to clock out. I don't want to clock out, but I also want to have some time for myself. It's a very weird feeling, and I think those feelings of like, I don't want to be with my kids, but I also want to be with my kids, I think those feelings can really coexist, because motherhood is just something else. Literally mind-blowing. Especially when your kids become toddlers and talk a little bit and have emotions and feelings. You want to make sure they have fun childhood. You don't want them to just stay home, Even though you got a bunch of stuff to do, you want to take them places. You can't really, you're just one person. You're one person, and you have to take care of these babies because you want to take care of these babies, and then you want to take care of yourself as well, so it is hard. Like even the days that I'm so tired, and I'm like, I'm not trying to do nobody's hair today. but I still do it because I love them so much. But wait, what was the question? Oh, why does it feel harder than a job? Yeah, it's just because you, at the end of the day, at your job, you clock out and you're done with work, and that's it. You don't have to think about your boss's emotions unless you like really care about your job too, but most people don't. And you clock out and then you don't think about your job anymore. But these are your kids, you know. Definitely way harder, but I would still choose being home with them than going to a job and having them being taken care of by somebody else. Yeah. Anyway, okay, why does it feel like you didn't accomplish anything when you've been busy all day? I think because you just keep starting from zero again. The thing is, people, we measure things by accomplishment. Like you have a to-do list and you're like, okay, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, and you're like moving forward. But as a mom, you have the same checklist over and over again, and you're not like moving forward because it's always like you're going back and you're going back and you're going back because you're doing the same thing over and over again. When you actually think about that, we actually accomplished a lot in a day. And I'm saying that because I need to remind myself of that, at the end of the day, my babies go to bed happy because they're able to spend a lot of time with me, and we're able to sit together and eat together and laugh together and play together and go places together. So I'm actually like, when you think about that real quick, because like I say that sometimes at the end of the night, I'm like, damn, it feels like I really didn't do anything, because then I look around me and the whole house is a mess while I already cleaned the house 2 times that day. I just have to remind myself that the accomplishment is not just like having a clean house. It's you literally raised babies and they're happy and they're going to sleep probably dreaming about all the fun stuff they did, and they just can't wait for tomorrow to do it all over again with you. So yeah. Okay, next question. Why do you miss your kids when you're away but desperately need a break when they're awake? Because they're overstimulating. They don't stop talking. They just, especially now my daughter is 2.5, she just doesn't stop talking, telling stories, asking questions, which is good. These are good things. You know, if she didn't talk, that would have been a problem. But in a moment, you're just like, can you just be quiet for 1 minute? I think the best balance would be just to have small pockets during the day, like of me time, like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, another 5 minutes there. I think that would be just the perfect balance, and I think that's what I need. At least I need just like a lot of small pockets during the day, and then obviously during nap time. Okay, it looks like these were all my questions, so not that many, but thank you so much for watching my video. If you're a stay-at-home mom with a little baby, like they say, this season will last forever, so let's enjoy it because we're gonna miss it when they're older. I'm gonna put this laundry away before my babies wake up. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.